I don't know quite how it came about, but it seems that these days we're getting a lot of what are essentially B movies, but with kind of incredible AAA movie style budgets. Don't really know how that happened, but I enjoy it a lot, and Knowing is exactly one of those movies. There's plenty of really bad acting, bad script, bad characterization, but lots of really impressive, crazy, thrilling stuff to see on the screen, fascinating sense of portentousness, and a load of really amazing silliness. More accurately, I would describe it as silly amazingness, which is just occasionally not silly and legitimately amazing. There's two things I particularly admired about this film. One is that with a budget of this size and only really a handful of action set pieces, there is no limit to the way the director can bring those things to the screen, other than his imagination. I think that was done spectacularly well. And the other is that with the premise, there was a great risk that everything was going to be very boring and predictable. And they got around this by, in some ways, being clever about what they revealed, and in other ways by being very silly. There's a particularly bizarre subplot, which I enjoy quite a lot. Unfortunately, towards the end, the build-up to the finale is a little bit confused. Things don't pay off quite as neatly as I would have liked. So overall, I'm going to give that 62 out of 100 for the story. But the overall experience is well worth an 80, I think, despite all of those weak parts. If you're going to see it, I think you have to see it in the cinema or not at all. And when you do see it at the cinema, I think this is a situation to be really quite close to the front.
In the words of Donald Rumsfeld, there are known knowns, that is to say there are things we know we don't know. There are known knowns, that is to say there are things we know that we do know. But watching the film Knowing didn't really make me know anything more.